There's a secret language being spoken in boardrooms, country clubs, and charity galas, and it has nothing to do with words. It's communicated through fabric choice, silhouette, and the complete absence of obvious branding. Are you fluent in this language? Hello, lovely ladies. Welcome to another day of becoming the most sophisticated version of yourself. The concept of quiet luxury isn't merely about clothing. It's about understanding a sophisticated form of communication that transcends price tags. When we examine why certain women effortlessly command respect and inclusion in elevated social circles, we discover it's not about the amount spent, but rather the wisdom behind each carefully considered choice. Let me share what true elegance looks like for the discerning woman over 55, because understanding these principles will transform not just your wardrobe, your presence in any room you enter. The foundation. Quality over ostentation. The cornerstone of sophisticated dressing lies in selecting pieces crafted from exceptional materials. When we speak of luxury fabrics, we're discussing the incomparable drape of silk charmeuse, which moves with fluid grace and catches light beautifully without calling attention to itself. Consider the breathable elegance of linen woven from long staple Belgian flax. It wrinkles with character rather than looking disheveled, perfect for the woman who values both comfort and refinement. Merino wool deserves particular attention for its versatility. This natural fiber regulates temperature beautifully, making it ideal for layering throughout seasons. Look for pieces in superfine merino with a tight gauge knit that maintains shape while offering the softness that flatters mature skin. Egyptian cotton, with its longer fibers, creates garments that improve with age, much like the women who wear them. Building your refined wardrobe. Strategically start with one perfect piece and build thoughtfully from there. Perhaps it's a cashmere sweater in your most flattering neutral, or a blazer cut so beautifully it transforms everything you wear beneath it. Study how this piece makes you feel, how it changes your posture and confidence. Notice the quality markers, how the fabric feels against your skin, how the garment maintains its shape after wearing, how the color remains true after cleaning. These observations will guide future purchases and help you develop an educated eye for true quality. Remember that building a sophisticated wardrobe is not about acquiring everything at once. It's about making thoughtful choices over time, investing in pieces that serve multiple functions and bring you genuine pleasure each time you wear them. Essential pieces that transcend time. Let's discuss the white shirt. Not just any white shirt, but one that exemplifies everything we've covered. In Egyptian cotton with mother-of-pearl buttons and French seams, it becomes a masterpiece of understated luxury. The collar should lie flat without stiffness, and the fit should allow for graceful movement while maintaining a polished silhouette. Pair this foundation piece with tailored trousers in wool gabardine for a sophisticated casual look, perfect for museum visits or intimate luncheons. The trouser cut should be straight or slightly wide through the leg, hitting at the perfect length to showcase elegant footwear. Think Italian leather loafers or low-heeled pumps in buttery soft leather. For elevated occasions, that same white shirt becomes the perfect companion to a silk midi skirt in one of your signature neutrals, accessorized with a strand of lustrous pearls and a structured leather handbag that speaks to quality without shouting about price. Silhouette science for mature figures. Understanding the physics of flattering fit becomes increasingly important as our bodies evolve. The key lies in working with your natural proportions rather than fighting against them. Let's explore the science behind why certain silhouettes create visual harmony while others create discord. The empire waistline works beautifully for mature figures because it creates a long, unbroken line from just below the bust to the hem. This optical illusion draws the eye upward and elongates the torso, while the gentle A-line silhouette skims the hip area without adding bulk. The mathematical principle at work here is creating vertical rather than horizontal emphasis. Vertical lines naturally elongate and flatter. When considering sleeve length, the 3/4 sleeve hits at the most flattering point for mature arms. This length showcases elegant wrists and hands, often our most graceful features, while providing coverage where we might feel less confident. The bracelet-length sleeve creates a similar effect, ending just above the wrist bone to frame beautiful jewelry and create an uninterrupted line from shoulder to hand. For trousers, the straight leg or subtle boot cut creates the most flattering proportion. The science here involves balance. When the trouser leg maintains a consistent width from hip to hem, it creates a stable, elegant foundation that doesn't compete with your upper body. Wide leg trousers can be stunning on mature figures, but they require careful balance. Pair them with a fitted top that ends at your natural waist to create an hourglass proportion that's both sophisticated and flattering. Necklines deserve special attention for mature women. The soft V-neck works because it creates vertical lines that elongate the neck and draw attention to the face. Avoid high, tight necklines that can make the neck appear shorter, and steer clear of very low necklines that may not align with sophisticated elegance. The boat neck offers another flattering option, creating graceful horizontal lines across the shoulders while maintaining modesty. The magic of proper fit lies in garments that skim rather than cling or overwhelm. A perfectly fitted blazer should follow your natural shoulder line. Forcing broader shoulders or padding narrow ones disrupts the harmony of your silhouette. The jacket should close comfortably without pulling, and the length should hit at your most flattering point, typically at the hip bone or just below. For styling versatility, consider this. Pair that perfectly fitted blazer with wide-leg trousers in a coordinating neutral for a polished lunch look that transitions seamlessly to an art gallery opening with the simple addition of a silk scarf and refined jewelry. For evening, exchange the trousers for a fluid midi skirt in silk crepe, and you've created an entirely different, equally sophisticated presence. Color psychology and skin tone science. Color psychology extends far beyond personal preference. It's a sophisticated science that affects how others perceive us and how we feel about ourselves. Understanding your skin's undertones is the foundation of building a refined color palette that enhances your natural radiance. To identify your undertones, examine the veins on your inner wrist in natural light. Blue or purple veins typically indicate cool undertones, while green veins suggest warm undertones. The jewelry test provides another clue. If silver jewelry flatters you more than gold, you likely have cool undertones, while gold enhances warm undertones beautifully. Cool undertones are enhanced by colors with blue bases, crisp white rather than cream, charcoal rather than brown, emerald rather than olive green. These women shine in jewel tones like sapphire blue, amethyst purple, and true red. For neutrals, consider dove grey, navy, black, and pure white as your foundation colors. Warm undertones glow in colors with yellow or golden bases. Cream rather than stark white, camel rather than grey, olive rather than emerald green. Rich earth tones like rust, deep gold, warm brown, and forest green create harmony with warm skin. Your neutral foundation should include camel, warm brown, cream, and soft white. The psychology of color affects how others perceive your competence, trustworthiness, and authority. Navy blue communicates reliability and intelligence. It's why it dominates professional wardrobes. Deep burgundy suggests sophistication and confidence without aggression. Soft grey conveys calm authority and timeless elegance. Strategic accent colors elevate your foundation beautifully. Rich burgundy adds depth and sophistication to any outfit, while forest green suggests both tradition and modernity. Dusty rose and soft sage bring warmth without overwhelming. Perfect for the woman who understands that true confidence doesn't require bold proclamations. Color combinations follow scientific principles of harmony. Monochromatic dressing, various shades of the same color, creates elegance through subtle sophistication. The classic navy and camel combination works because it balances cool and warm tones, creating visual interest without discord. Gray and soft pink create a refined combination that's both modern and timeless. As we mature, our coloring may shift. Hair that once was rich brown may develop silver tones, changing which colors flatter us most. Many women find that colors they avoided in their 30s become stunning in their 60s as their hair lightens and their skin takes on new tones. Psychological and social aspects. The psychology behind elegant dressing extends far beyond vanity. It's rooted in deep-seated human behaviors around status, belonging, and respect. Research in social psychology reveals that we make judgments about others within 3 seconds of meeting them, and 55% of that judgment is based on appearance. The confidence that comes from knowing you're appropriately and beautifully dressed translates into what psychologists call presence. The ability to connect authentically with others and express your ideas clearly. This presence is what sophisticated women cultivate, not through expensive labels, but through thoughtful choices that align with their values and lifestyle. Non-verbal communication through clothing is a complex language. A structured handbag suggests organization and attention to detail, while a soft, unstructured bag communicates creativity and approachability. Classic jewelry speaks to appreciation for tradition and quality, while contemporary pieces suggest forward-thinking and cultural awareness. The concept of quiet luxury emerges from understanding that true confidence doesn't need external validation. When you know your cashmere sweater is crafted from the finest Scottish wool, hand-finished with attention to every detail, you wear it with a different energy than someone wearing a synthetic piece chosen only for its appearance. Social capital, the networks of relationships and shared values that provide support and opportunities, often depends on understanding these unspoken codes. It's not about exclusion or superiority. It's about demonstrating that you share certain values. Appreciation for quality, respect for craftsmanship, understanding of appropriateness, and confidence in your choices. The language of accessories. Sophisticated accessorizing follows one golden rule. Each piece should enhance rather than announce. Classic pearls, whether inherited or carefully chosen, possess a timeless quality that transcends trends. The luster should be deep and uniform, the weight substantial in your hands. These aren't costume pieces, they're investments in enduring elegance. A silk scarf becomes a conversation piece when you understand its versatility. The principle applies to any scarf crafted from pure silk with hand-rolled edges. Learn to drape it gracefully at your neck, or use it as an elegant hair accessory for more casual moments. Your handbag serves as both functional tool and style statement. Seek structured pieces in premium leather, perhaps a classic top handlebag in cognac or navy. The hardware should feel substantial, and the interior should be thoughtfully designed. This piece will serve you for decades if chosen wisely. Maintenance and longevity through proper preservation of investment pieces. The true test of sophisticated dressing lies not just in acquisition, but in preservation. A well-maintained wardrobe of quality pieces will serve you better and cost less over time than constantly replacing inferior items. Understanding proper care transforms your clothing from mere purchases into lasting investments. Developing relationships with skilled professionals is essential for maintaining luxury items. Your dry cleaner should understand natural fibers and use gentle solvent-free processes when possible. A quality cleaner will discuss each garment's specific needs, perhaps suggesting hand pressing for your silk blouses or specialized treatment for your cashmere pieces. For tailoring, seek someone who understands the architecture of well-made clothing. A skilled tailor can adjust hem lengths as fashion subtly shifts, take in or let out seams as your body changes, and refresh details like button replacement or lining repair. These small investments can extend a garment's life by decades. Shoe care deserves special attention. Quality leather shoes, when properly maintained, can last a lifetime. Invest in cedar shoe trees for each pair. These maintain shape while absorbing moisture. Have soles replaced before they wear completely through, and condition leather regularly with products appropriate to the specific type of leather. Proper storage begins with understanding your garment's needs. Wool items should never be stored in plastic, which can trap moisture and promote moth activity. Instead, use breathable cotton garment bags for long-term storage, with cedar blocks to deter insects naturally. Cashmere and fine knits should be folded rather than hung to prevent stretching. Use acid-free tissue paper to prevent creasing and store in cedar-lined drawers or boxes. Silk pieces benefit from padded hangers that distribute weight evenly, while structured jackets require wide padded hangers that support the shoulder construction. Climate control matters more than many realize. Extreme temperature fluctuations and humidity can damage natural fibers. If possible, maintain consistent temperature and humidity levels in your closet area. A small dehumidifier may be worthwhile in humid climates. Seasonal care rituals and wardrobe evolution planning. Transitioning your wardrobe seasonally isn't just about organization, it's about preservation. Before storing winter woolens, ensure they're thoroughly clean. Stains and body oils that seem minor can become permanent over months of storage, and they attract moths and other pests. Summer storage for delicate items requires equal attention. Silk can fade in direct sunlight, so store these pieces in dark areas. Linen benefits from being stored loosely folded with acid-free tissue to prevent sharp creases that can weaken fibers over time. Even the finest garments benefit from periodic refreshing. Small details can make a significant impact. Replacing the buttons on a classic cardigan with mother-of-pearl or horn buttons elevates the entire piece. Relining a favorite blazer not only extends its life, but can make it feel like a new garment. Pay attention to hardware on handbags and shoes. Tarnished metal can make even expensive pieces look worn. Many leather goods can be professionally refurbished, with hardware replated and leather reconditioned to like new appearance. Consider the emotional value of certain pieces when deciding whether to invest in renewal. A cashmere coat that fits you perfectly and holds memories may be worth significant investment in professional restoration, while a trendy piece that no longer suits your lifestyle might better be donated to make room for something more aligned with your current needs. A sophisticated wardrobe should evolve gradually, not through dramatic overhauls. Each season, assess what served you well and what didn't. Perhaps you discovered that your straight-leg trousers felt more elegant than your skinny jeans, or that your silk scarves became go-to accessories while fashion jewelry remained unworn. If you consistently reached for your cashmere cardigan, consider investing in a second one in another color. If certain pieces remained unworn, analyze why. Was it fit, color, or simply not aligned with your lifestyle? Remember that a mature wardrobe should reflect your authentic self while remaining current enough to feel fresh and relevant. This balance requires honesty about your lifestyle, your body, and your genuine preferences, rather than what you think you should like or wear. Cultural capital and personal refinement. True sophistication extends beyond clothing into the realm of cultural understanding. Familiarize yourself with classical music, contemporary art, literature that has stood the test of time. This isn't about pretension. It's about developing genuine interests that enrich your life and provide natural conversation topics. Travel, when possible, with curiosity and respect for different cultures. Read quality publications that expand your worldview. These experiences inform your perspective and contribute to the authentic confidence that no amount of expensive clothing can manufacture. Perhaps most importantly, understand that authenticity remains the most valuable currency in sophisticated circles. Your style should reflect your genuine self, refined, considered, and thoughtful. It's the difference between wearing pearls because they're expected and wearing them because they connect you to your own story and values. This means choosing pieces that resonate with your lifestyle and personal history. If you prefer silver to gold, embrace that preference with quality silver jewelry that speaks to your taste. If you feel most confident in certain silhouettes, invest in the highest quality versions of those shapes, rather than forcing yourself into trends that don't serve you. The confidence factor. Ultimately, what we're cultivating is a quiet confidence that comes from knowing you've made thoughtful choices. When you understand that your white shirt is crafted from the finest cotton, cut by skilled artisans, and designed to last for years, you wear it differently. This knowledge translates into presence, the kind of authentic confidence that draws respect naturally. This confidence allows you to engage genuinely with others, knowing that your appearance reflects your values: quality, thoughtfulness, respect for craftsmanship, and an understanding that true luxury lies in enduring beauty rather than temporary statements. True elegance at any age isn't about following rules. It's about understanding principles that guide you toward choices that honor both your authentic self and your desire for sophistication. When you master this balance, you'll find that respect follows naturally, and doors open not because of what you're wearing, but because of the confidence and grace you embody. I'd love to hear about your own style evolution in the comments below. What piece in your wardrobe makes you feel most authentically elegant? Sometimes sharing these discoveries helps us all refine our understanding of what truly sophisticated dressing means in our individual lives.